Hello everyone, I'm Halida, your MCVP oGV, and today I'm going to explain you the basics of oGV department. So let's see together. For oGV, we are going to start with what is Outgoing Global Volunteer Program, how does our customer flow look like, which platforms we use, what are our department's JDs, KPIs, and MOS. So for the Outgoing Global Volunteer Department, it's a department that sends young people from Turkey abroad to other countries to have exchanges, to have a cross-cultural volunteering experience, in this case, Global Volunteer Program. When speaking of a cross-cultural volunteer experience, I mean that they are going to go abroad and to be able to have an opportunity to develop their leadership qualities, to meet other people from different countries, to see different perspectives, to gain some new views, and to have fun while doing this, to also travel while doing this. So actually, what we like to call it in oGV, we are providing them with a adventure of a lifetime. For the program itself, it lasts between 6 to 8 weeks, and the volunteering projects are made according to the SDGs. It means according to the Global Sustainable Development Goals, which you can see in the next slide. Here, as you can see, there is 17 of them, and we have projects for most of them, but the ones that are most widespread is the quality education, or the SDG 4. For the benefits of the program, generally, the opportunity provider or the host LC is required to provide accommodation. But if they are not providing the accommodation and if it needs to be paid for, then they need to include the price of the fee of the accommodation in the project fee. For the organizations that we work with for these projects is the education institutions, the NGOs, the CCR companies, the rehabilitation centers, and many more. And generally, to be able to benefit from this program, the volunteers have to be between 19 to 30 years old. For the customer flow is an example of the phase through which the customer, or in this case, EP exchange participant, is going through. So when the B2C department approach to people, if they are making a stand, or if they are just explaining a second some event, when they approach these people and explain the opportunity that we have abroad, it's actually called the attraction phase, or when we make ads on our platforms. After that, when the people from oGV department are calling the EPs to explain them, to offer them the projects that we have from different countries, and to explain them the whole process that they are going to be going through after applying the project, and also after going to the project and everything. It's called the consideration process. It's the phase in which the EP is going to get details about all of these. After that, we go through preparation phase, which is actually the phase that starts after the approval has been made, after the match has been made, and until the EP has gone actually on the experience. Here, the most important thing is to have the right expectations set from both sides, from both home LC and host LC. And after that, the EP is going to an experience. They're actually going to have a 6 weeks experience that is going to change their life. And again, ISIC is also by their side through all of these phases. We are always tracking them, we are always supporting them. And after 6 weeks, after their experience ends, we have post-experience when their status on platform is finished, and they can also fill standard survey, and they can also get their certificate. For the platforms that we use to check our projects and the EPs, we have 2 platforms. The first one is Podio. Podio is a platform where we check our signups from. Whenever an EP leaves a signup, you are going to be able to see it on Podio, and then you need to call them and update their status regularly. So the Podio should be updated every day. And for every status that is made, there should be an explanation. after EP has been contacted or called later, or if the opportunity is sent and everything. All of these details need to be written in the comments, so we actually can have a nice history and data to look after some period. And also, after every approval has been made, the EP is going to have their profile here in oGV consideration part. They're going to have their profile with all of the documents that are needed, and then every detail that is needed regarding the process. So it is one of the most used platforms, especially for the consideration process. But when it comes to auditing, details from realization process, preparation process, and consideration process are all here. Like all of the documents needs to be on Podia. Another platform that we use is Expa. Expa is more used to track applicants. So after the EP has applied for the project, that is when you can actually track them from Expa. And here you can see, I mean, I have covered the names of the EPs due to the privacy, but you can see your home LC. I can see all of them because I'm in the MCVP, but you are going to be able to see just your LC. You can see for which opportunities they applied, what is the status of the EPs, to which countries and which host LCs they applied. And every approval, every realization, like each status change is actually made from the expa, and you and your IR partner, like your partners from the other countries are actually using the same platform, and you are making the exchange official on this platform actually. For the department JDs, KPIs, and MOS. For the JDs, the main job descriptions, what oGV team leaders, members, and VPs need to do is to make call and give consultancies to EPs within 24 hours, and then to track the EPs throughout the whole process. Then you need to also make S&D analysis. Speaking of S&D analysis, it means to check which countries are offering which projects and what type of EP profiles do we have, how many approvals we have made, just check the supply and demand and to align them. Also, you need to regularly check up all of the signups in Podia, and to also establish IR partnerships and to manage them continuously, to have events with them, to have regular meetings with your IR partners. You also need to deliver MXP standards, all of the home LC standards. Again, if you remember the customer flow, you are responsible for the customer flows, attraction, consideration, and post-experience stages. And also, like, you are responsible to collect all of the promotional materials, photos from the EP during their experience and post their experience. After that, the KPIs and the MOS. So for the KPIs, the most important things in our department, it's the IR calls, the number of cold calls, the number of applicants, the percentage of sign up to applicant, the conversion rate from sign up to applicant, number of approvals, the percentage of sign up to approve, number of realization, number of completed EPs, and also number of the rate of finished to completed. For the MOS, for the measurement of success here, the main important things are the number of applicants, number of approvals, number of approvals per your main IR, for your IR partners, number of completed, number of finished to the conversion rate from finished to completed, MPS, your financial goal achievement, because as much as we are Department of Impact, we are also a department that has financial contribution to our LCs, and generally the growth on approval, realization, and completed. So this would be shortly for the oGV department. I hope you enjoy and see you on next video.